So yeah, let's get started. I want to just kind of start you off by asking you what really pushed you to transform your body before you came on with us.
I was really looking for a change, like physically and mentally. Um, I definitely wanted to lose some weight, also become stronger. So gaining strength, um, and yeah, kind of pushing my body a little bit more. And also, I had an injury a couple of months prior to that, to starting at the academy. So I was really kind of, thinking, okay, if I'm in the gym, if I'm working out, I can also, help prevent injury as well. So that was kind of a motivator too, to get in the gym and just kind of build my strength back up from the accident. And yeah.
Yeah, building strength and having that foundation to really prevent any injuries to come further down the road, which is awesome.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely.
so you wanted to transform your body, and what was kind of the driving force behind wanting to make that physical transformation? What was it like, kind of emotionally, like how did you feel, and where did you want to be? Like, was it a confidence thing, or what did that look like for you?
I definitely was on a path to kind of just better my life, and I thought that that was part of the process, was to begin working out, that would help boost my confidence, which it has a lot. So that's been great. um, but yeah, boosting my confidence, also like improved mental health, and my energy levels um, have shot up as well, which I've always known that, when I'm active and working out, that my energy is like through the roof. Like it's 8 p.m. now, and I'm just like, I'm still.
And I remember that the first like week you were tired, but you said like when you got home you still were like fired up after
Yeah,
work.
yeah, exactly. Like it's 8 p.m. and I'm like still juiced.
All right, time for session two, right?
Right.
Well, that's awesome. Like I think to really unlock your full potential in life, and outside of like fitness and everything, like with relationships, with business, with practically everything. You really need to focus on yourself first. You need to be in a place where you're not only comfortable but you're happy.
Yeah.
It's like you because if you're not, you're always in that state of mind of um, I could be better. And now you're just like, I'm bettering myself and progressing myself. So in that way, you kind of you let off a weight from your shoulders, and it's something that you don't really have to worry about anymore, because every day is a new day and you're moving a step forward, which is fantastic. So
Doing the work.
yeah, put in the work. I love it. Yeah. So that kind of so you found the reason why, you had the driving force, you wanted to take action. What ultimately made you come and want to join Life and I in the Vegan Gains Academy?
I was very inspired by how much energy and positivity you guys had. So I was just like, yeah, like they're good people, and they're people that I want to work with, and people I want to learn from. It was really like the positivity, and also just like, you guys are shredded too. So I was like, whoa, like
Well, you got to look the part.
could work. Like I knew that you had the knowledge as well. I listened to a couple episodes of the podcast. So it was really, I was really, after gaining the knowledge, and again the positivity that you all brought and the energy that you brought, was just very inspiring.
Awesome. Well, and the cool thing is, like, when you bring that energy, when you have that energy, it can rub off to people, you know, and I know that you can kind of realize it from going through your own transformation in 3 months, but being from the outside and looking in and seeing your transformation from like you said, the energy levels and how you presented yourself and how energetic you sounded over the phone with our coaching calls and stuff like that. uh, I don't know if I ever really mentioned that, but it's like you changed drastically just like over the phone. And if, like a month or two in, I just it was just like answering the phone. You're like, "Yo, what's up? What's going on?" It's like I love that. You know, it's like
Yeah.
finding drive and bringing that energy and not even faking it. Like it just comes naturally when you start progressing yourself in these areas of life. So um,
Yeah.
I am so thankful for you reaching out to us and consuming our information. I'm glad that we really stood out to you. So it was awesome bringing you on. And so let's talk about when we brought you on. We got specific with your 90-day goals.
Mhm.
What did that look like for you?
I remember I had a goal to get down to think it was 145 pounds, or something like this. Like I was like writing out goals. I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take it to the max.
Yeah.
Uh, so I was like pushing for like the most outrageous goal, the whatever was like. I was like, okay, this is what I would want.
You wanted to
Um,
fire
see if
you
we can,
up.
yeah, let's see if we can make it happen. And we got really, really close there. And also I had a couple of goals for different exercises and weights and things like this. But that was like the main goal was to like drop weight, which I absolutely did.
Absolutely did. So I actually have numbers of what you were created for yourself. Is like you started out with us at 179.6, and you ended with us. I believe it was 159.8.
Mm,
So that is 19.8 pounds in three
yeah.
months, which is absurd. And I'm just going to say a quick side note for those that are listening and watching this. She traveled almost a third of the academy, which was absolutely insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, yeah, where did you go? You went to the United States for a week. You went on a few business conferences for weekends, and then
And
you.
then a Euro tour with my parents, which was London. We went to Paris. We went to two cities in Italy. We went to Rome and Venice. Like we were all over the place,
Yeah.
and also hosting them as well. And I was just like, all right, I need to get these workouts in, however I
I
can.
still I brag about you all the time, saying how you chose your hotel in the States based on where the gym was, which
Yeah,
was awesome. And I
yeah,
was just like this, like that is you took priority for your health and fitness before you even found a place to sleep, which is totally awesome. And you're just a living proof of showing that you can uh, keep a lifestyle like this and make progress while having a very busy lifestyle too. You know, it's like as long as you're willing to put in the work and find a way to make it happen, you're able to make that happen. And you definitely did because your transformation is amazing, and your physical transformation is amazing, but your mental transformation was even greater,
yeah,
which is priceless, you know.
yeah.
Uh,
It really
so,
is.
so that's awesome. Let's talk about your biggest accomplishments in the academy. So, what was like the biggest physical accomplishment that you gained from this academy?
I would have to say like there were a lot of new exercises that I wasn't really familiar with. So I was learning new things, and I would say I'm really most proud of like the squat, like
Yeah.
doing the
I
squat
was
with a
hoping that you were
barbell.
going to say that.
Like I went from like barely going down at all to like ass to grass and just taking it there and really pushing myself and yeah, just pushing myself and pushing my body as far as I can. And I think like that was just one thing that just like it really, really made me proud. Like I really took it there. It's not an easy exercise. So
God.
um
It,
but yeah, getting the form down for that was just like, yeah, that was a proud moment.
well, and the really cool thing is, you were so used to like your apartment workouts and stuff like that with
Mhm.
your mat and your weights and bands and stuff. But when you got into the gym, like you were literally starting from ground zero, you know,
Yeah.
what? And so we really like dial it in. You were patient with it. You understood that was a process, and we set like these different levels and steps for you to take to get the squat depth down.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was so impressed with where you were from the beginning to the end of the academy with your squat. Like you like legit ass to grass squats, which was awesome.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I would have definitely said that was your biggest physical transformation is a squat. Obviously, like your actual like fat shredding transformation is still very significant, but you learned a lot from the doing the squat. Is like patience, determination, staying
Yeah.
trained to keep going at it. Because, like you said, that is not an easy exercise to get the hang of it. That's definitely, I would say, the hardest compound exercise to get the proper form down. Um,
Mhm.
and you just freaking crushed it. So that is an awesome physical accomplishment in the academy. What about mental? What was your biggest mental accomplishment within our academy?
I would say definitely like my boosted confidence and also yeah, like my outlook sort of shifted as well. Um
Could you give?
like I was never really a negative person or anything, but feeling a lot more happy, um just like really energetic, and also yeah, my mood was just like always up. And everyone like at work and my friends, they were like, well, what has changed? Like what's going on? Like
Yeah.
that there was just a shift in my mood and my attitude that was just, it was just flowing out, and everyone could tell that there was a change in my life that was happening that was good for me.
It was pretty immediate too, though. Like
Yeah.
start happening. So that just goes to show you when like when you start becoming active and you start progressing yourself and committing to making a change, like that, it makes you feel uplifted. It gives you like a glow about you, and people. I don't care whoever says you don't. It's like people can see when you're progressing yourself. They can see when you're working on yourself because you can just tell by the feel like the energy that they're emitting. You can see how they present themselves from the previous day when they weren't doing anything to the day that they did do something. It's that feeling of accomplishment and just presenting yourself in such a different way because of that feeling of accomplishment. So,
Yeah.
so that is a huge big takeaway because I specifically remember you talking about your boss noticing like change and with your work and just how you like present yourself, and that led to positive things, didn't it? Like it like really built up an awesome relationship. So,
Yeah,
uh,
absolutely.
which it just helps you in all areas of life. That's why we say fitness is a catalyst to life transformation.
Yeah,
Um,
it absolutely is.
you literally went through it.
Yeah, for
uh,
sure.
so, what were the three biggest takeaways from our academy. So what were the three things that you were like, holy shit, I'm so glad I went through this academy for those specific three reasons?
Yeah. Um, let's see. One would be learning more about the nutrition behind counting macros and just gaining knowledge on that. That was really informative, really helpful. It definitely like set me up to have success moving forward. Like it's just a nice system. And the videos that were provided on the academy, like on the training and the lessons, were very informative, and I would say that was really good.
Yeah.
Um,
What?
yeah, yeah, definitely that. Let's see, what else? Um, hmm, there's so many things that I like that I took away from it.
Yeah.
What else is
It's
there?
hard to pick and choose, right?
Yeah, it is. Like it's like everything was great. um, let's see. I think that um also like learning when, like for me, like as a beginner, learning when to dial back or when to increase weights. I think that was very helpful to learn, like what my body was capable of, and like how to manage that. So that was another lesson that I kind of took away from that as well. And third, let me think. Yeah, there's so many things. um, oh, and of course, like the how the importance of accountability, like that was like one of the hugest things. I realized that once I had that, and I felt like I needed to I couldn't let people down. That having that accountability was definitely like super important and probably one of the most valuable things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are three great things, and that's just like a part of our academy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, accountability is so freaking important. It's like uh, a lot of people say that they're accountable for themselves, but they don't really realize how accountable you can be when other people know what you're working towards, and ask you about it too. But yeah, as far as the information, it's like uh, I'm so glad that you're in a much better place. It's like having a good understanding of everything that goes behind nutrition, like portions, and like what exactly to have, like for volume foods and protein, like how to incorporate that in, and really just have a really good understanding, and be able to leave the academy and continue on your own and thrive instead of like leave the academy, not know what to do, and then get back to where you started from. It's like what we aim for is for you to create a lifestyle, and that is exactly what you did. uh, and it's you've been out of the academy for a few months now, and you look the same. You look like you're still progressing yourself. You're kicking ass in the gym still, and um, that's just awesome. Like that's so rewarding for me to see, and it must feel so good for you to know that you're in such a better place, and you know exactly what to do to get you to where you want to be, which is awesome. So my next question for you is, if someone was considering the Vegan Gains Academy, but was not sure if it was the right fit for them, so they were a little hesitant, what would you tell them, um, to to make to let them know that it is the right academy for them?
Ooh, that is a tough one, but but let's let's see. For me, I would have to say that it's worth every dime. You learn a lot. Uh, you have great coaches. You know, you have accountability there every day. You have people who won't let you slack off. Even when your family members let you slack off, the coaches won't let you slack off. So that's one of the things I would tell them. And also, yeah, the knowledge that you gain is invaluable. And yeah, you're gonna push yourself to the next level with the academy, and yeah, you'll definitely excel for sure.
So
Yeah,
essentially, like you're going to get to the next level.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna get to the next level.
Yeah,
No question
and
about it.
it's crazy because like I see you can see your transformation not only physically but mentally too in your transformation photos. Uh,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
it's just crazy. You can see that glow, that difference in both of those photos, and yeah, it's. Um, we provide the tools, we provide the accountability, but what it really comes down to is you putting in the work and making those goals a reality on your own, and really pushing yourself. So uh, I wanted to just say thank you for everything. You know, it's like you committed to yourself, you committed to us, you committed to everyone else in the academy, and you're only continuing to work on yourself from here on out. So that is an awesome thing. And what's kind of in store for you for your uh, current fitness goals? What are you working on now?
I'm still looking to drop a few more pounds. I'm starting to see some formation around my abs a little bit.
What? That is
So, so I'm really excited about that. Like I'm starting to see that take shape. So like just like I have like that a little bit of a cut, like just a
that's
slight
so
cut.
awesome.
So
Progress, regardless of how much
yeah,
it is.
yeah, absolutely. And that's like I've like never seen that, you know. So that's really exciting. So still working to drop weight. And then from there, just gonna work on the gains. I'm still working on the gains, trying to work on the gains while I'm shredding. Is kind of tough, but I'm at least maintaining and still shredding. So good.
And how has that squat come? Have you increased weight on that?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me see, what would that be in pounds?
You could say kilograms.
Okay. Well, yeah. So the bar is 20, and then yeah, I'm doing 20 on each, 60 kilograms.
Okay, so 20 kilograms on each side and 20 kilogram bar.
Yeah,
So
60 kilograms.
that's I can't do the math right in my head. Right
I
now.
can't. I'm like, I can't do
I need a calculator for that.
exactly.
But yeah, that is. Let me see. That is 15 kilograms higher than what you were when you left the academy, which is
Yeah,
insane.
yeah, definitely.
So yeah, gains are to be made. Obviously, vegan, cruelty-free gains,
Mm,
um, and you're still going to shred a little bit to get to that really comfortable place where you want to be. And then it's just a matter of working and keep on the grind to keep up those energy levels, keep up the commitment, and stay driven. You know, it's like you're a woman on a mission, and that mission is far from over.
yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, I just want to say thank you for hopping on, doing this testimonial with me. And I'm sure so many people are going to benefit from hearing what you've gone through and to see how you really transformed. So,
Yeah.
uh, thank you, Lauren. It was awesome.